Hello, 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 dear viewers. Just give me a few seconds. I'm Miss Cultivator. Yeah, hi everybody. You watching Solux Interactive stream. My name is Sia, and this is Rita. Yeah, just give me a second, please. Yeah. Give us please a second. Okay, hi Ruto, do you hear me? Oh yeah,
Hi.
nice.
Hi, yes.
Yep, okay, so what you will do today? Will you working on a creep model or you start working on a minion?
I will continue. First of all, hi everyone. I'm sorry I haven't said hi because my computer is lagging.
Hello.
Hi Sia, hi everyone. Today I will continue work with minion. I started it yesterday, and today we will go to process of finding reference for it, and I will continue to create our model. From scratch.
Hi
Yes.
everyone who watches us in Periscope, thank you very much. And something goes wrong, yep.
Wait a minute, one moment.
Sure.
Wait a minute, please. Someone came to my apartment. I hear my doors opened. So, can you wait for a second? I will warn whoever that comes. So he or she will not disturb me.
Maybe
yes. Wait a minute, please. Okay.
Oh, I'm a bit afraid of you. Be careful. Take a knife with you. Oh, it sounds really weird. Yeah. Hi everybody. How are you today? What interesting you have for us? Tell us. Actually, I must tell you one weird stuff. I have a stomachache, terrible stomachache, so maybe I will stream not so long today, and maybe I must go home later, so if you don't mind, of course.
I'm sorry, I'm here.
Nice to hear it. So, show us.
Okay. I haven't saved my file properly. That's untitled file. So yeah, let me check a couple of things here and I will continue. Okay. Also, I will cut some light. Came from window.
You're really bright.
Not so bright. I'm sorry. I just returned from my lunch and I haven't prepared to stream. And that's phone call that I told you she will be. So sorry for that again.
Yeah. Okay, yes, I mute my microphone. Your microphone. So yeah, I think you don't hear Ruto here in stream. Yay! Oh guys, it's a nice day in Kiev, and I really don't understand why they have this terrible stomachache. It's terrible. I hate it. So, hi everyone, how are you? I hope you like our stream today. Because today we will have Team Deathmatch. And maybe hard tell you some of our new stuff too. Yay. I think today we can have lots of fun, you know. If of course all be okay. Oh yeah. I think Rosa is ready to go back. Yep. I'm just unmuted his mode. Yay.
I'm so sorry again. So much distractions in one moment.
Oh yeah.
I'm really sorry for that.
It's weird Friday actually. We're talking about this with Felix in the morning, so it must be weird Friday. Yeah.
Probably yes. So we're gonna search for some reference, and first of all I will where is my English? Yes. So we will first of all we'll see at ferromagnetic liquids, because originally creep was done from that reference, and I will try to find more images. Also, I need to wait a minute. I will go back. I need to translate my yes, for the English.
Okay.
So couple of moments. It's hectic Friday, I'd say. So far.
Maybe because we, you know, ready to some weekend, thing like that.
Yes. So I did that. So now my Google in English right now. So and let's continue to see. So first of all, my thoughts about overall shape of the minion. It will not look like this, like creep looking. I will go to the concept once again. Where is my... So we're using that concept currently. Let it load, please. Yes, finally. So, what happened to my... All my shortcuts moved from my screen to this screen. I don't know what happened with my computer before the stream.
I can show
was so laggy.
of minions. So.
Yeah, you can show it on stream, and I will show on my screen right now. I will show it on my screen right now.
Okay, sure.
Just because I need to point some stuff here. So that initial shape of that mesh needs to have that kind of spikes, but they need to be placed irregularly. If you understand, if you can understand what I'm saying, they will not be in pattern like on ferromagnetic liquids. So they will be placed randomly, and for that matter, I will do that using meshes. And one thing I'm gonna say that yesterday we tried to scale, do initial scaling of that mesh, and I realized it, so it's probably too small. Let's try to see. Let's see how it looks on.
Yep.
Yes, I will place it right here, and from far distance it looks.
Yes, because
honestly, it looks
on a
okay.
drone should be even 3 minions, so they all must, you know, be somewhere on the roof. So I think it's okay.
Yes, one thing I'm probably gonna do right now, and it's probably not a good idea, but I wanted to try it. I will go into the engine. It's opened right now, and I will play one of the levels, and I will try to catch minions on back of the drone, and I want to see how it looks. So I will not say anything while I'm doing that because of that famous audio lag. Oops. Wait a minute, and I will just play demo one time.
Okay,
Sia, please tell me if it lagged or not.
Because you know, when we opening Unreal Engine, it's always lagging some sounds or, you know, pictures, so we just worry about it. And if you see some lagging, just please tell us in chat. It's really important for us. And hi everybody who watching us. I just want to remind you that we are Solux Interactive, small indie game studio from Kyiv, Ukraine, and now we working on a sci-fi top-down shooter called AKPS. So thank you for joining our stream. Yeah, I hope you like it.
Okay, level loaded, and let's try. Why is... Okay, sorry. First of all, never mind graphics quality, I lowered them. So it probably will not audio lag. We will see. So let's... I don't know how to skip intro. I will wait.
Oh, Ruto, it's you know, space. Just go on the animation, so you can do something with it. It's hard to.
What? So where is, you know, I will. So they looks probably a bit bigger than on my screen. Can you please repeat what her said?
I'm spawning minion.
Thank you for that. I think that testing was enough for me, and thanks to Haya. So in game it looks a bit bigger,
Oh,
like
it's too big, I
that
think.
bigger. Yes, and since I will introduce spikes here, it will be bigger than in this state. So let's try that. I wanna check one thing over here. I will duplicate that spikes I created here, and I will apply shrink work modifier so I can see in numbers how big is my is one spike. So one spike will be about up to 40 centimeters, and I think they will be visible. Anyways, I will do test in engine later when I will get my first try of that mesh. And let's just concentrate and add more spikes. I will just fill that space with spikes, and we'll see what's gonna happen. I don't think I'm gonna do spike variation. I probably can avoid that. I'm talking about different size of spikes, like on a creep. I think I could do just same sized spikes. And see if you have some suggestions for reference from what I can took inspiration. You can.
I think it's a good idea to do all these spikes new one size is something that is happening in office.
Yeah, we will see. And I forgot about one problem, but I probably will not be able to fill that space evenly. I will have some free space somewhere. That, and I probably should fill that space with smaller spikes. So anyways, we're gonna try different size. I'm constantly thinking about what reference I should use. I need to think about similar objects in real life. What can be similar to Minion? Please.
Oh, hello everybody who watching us. I think if you can do all these spikes, no, on one size, yeah. So maybe you do it for different sizes to do it more interesting, or just 3 sizes of spikes and you will just add it. Because if you just you know, feed in some small spikes in this empty spaces, it will be really weird. Oh, well, what it was? It was literally interesting.
Yeah, I'm trying to extrude that spikes like that.
Oh, cool. Maybe it's not so. Yeah, I like it.
Let's do it extreme, like here. And next step, let's connect edges and create actual mesh. It will be really rough,
Yeah, of course.
but it's just for now. And after that, I will export that mesh into engine, and we will see how it looks in comparison with other objects.
I really want to say it. I'm so excited when you did some character.
Yes, I will start to feel that edges right away. So it will be done a bit quicker. So I want to, I think Harrier watching our stream right now, and I probably want to ask him, could I replace a minion mesh, existing minion mesh in engine with that mesh? It will be temporarily, and I will return it back after that test.
Too hot. Oh. I can think. Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you. I will try to not mess with existing stuff in our project. So I'll just, if something goes wrong, I will just delete that mesh and that's fine. So I'm doing that pretty quickly and rough. And I will probably delete that edge and do it in another way.
No.
Like that. Oops, sorry. I will not bother about smoothing this stuff right now. And I decided to do that test in engine so I can get better look, and you also can judge how big objects, how small objects, how overall shapes looks.
It's really nice here for watching how it looks. Have some experiments with it.
Yes, I'm also really glad that working on that project I'm gaining so much experience, not in the modeling, texturing and stuff like that, more than in artist side of the project. I'm trying to match the scale, I'm trying to get a good look for our models I'm doing, and I'm realizing that my models isn't good at all, because every model is consists some new technique for me. For instance, while I working with drone, Drone has that oval rounded shape, and first struggle for me was achieve that shape, and it was I'm not gonna say it was hard. It was I'd say energy consuming for me, because at first I try to brainstorm that process and try to think how to achieve that smooth shapes for drone, and then I just started to use different methods that came to my head, and I created a bunch of spheres and tried to recreate mesh, trying to create mesh for drone based on that spheres, and it worked. It really worked, and I can't remember if I did that on stream or not, but I definitely did on stream our creep initial stages. You can remember when I'm trying to unwrap initial mesh, that just blank shape with sphere on the head, and use displacement to achieve spikes, to create spikes on that mesh. That was for me it seems good idea at first, but then I realized that it's bad idea, because I can't get rid of distortions on UV map, and my displacement will be looks always off, always stretched or tiled, and I got rid of that idea and started to do spikes like I did here, that quickly. Just create some circles, fill them, extrude them, and stuff like that. It's good amount of experience for me. I'm talking about experience. I'm trying to describe that experience. It's not like I'm learning how to model. I'm learning how to search workarounds for something, and it's not working for me perfectly right now. I'm still getting not so good models technical wise. I don't know how it looks visual, because I looked for that model for too long time and I just get used to it, and if that makes sense, I lost my opinion about that model. I can't say that it's good or not, but from technical side it's probably not so good model, because it has some that irregular wireframe. It probably doesn't matter for low poly model, it's matters more for high poly model, but you probably can remember that our high poly model looks okay without any big distortions. So, and for low poly I just quickly did that. I'm not super happy with that, but still it works. So let's do test
on
export.
Down of mini, we don't have a spikes. Maybe you need to add there some not so big spikes. Like,
I will do that later after the test. Okay, let's call that file just shape test. I will not bother myself with complex naming conventions, and just export that, and let's add that in engine. So I think there will no audio lag, because I lowered my settings, so I will comment
nice
while I doing. Yes, so let's try to change or swap mesh for minion. So what we got here? Okay, it's just sphere with some.
With some sticks.
Yes. I don't want to delete anything from here. And what I'm gonna do for it? It will be nice if I will be able to hide that mesh. And let's see. Oh, I can hide that meshes. I probably can just turn off visibility for that meshes. And I will return it back after the test. And please tell me if I'm doing something wrong and I can possibly break something in engine. I don't want to do that.
If I see something what looks weird, I tell you, and please hard if you're watching us. If you see that something goes wrong, tell us please. And dear viewers, if you see that something goes wrong, if you understand it's not in Unreal, please write to us.
I just imported that mesh, I will rename it like that. And let's replace it on blueprint. Not replace, I will add another mesh component. I didn't know about that. It's already named that static mesh, as I after last added asset to the engine.
Yeah, sure.
So cross fingers and hope I will break nothing. Nothing will be broken. Let's play.
Oh, can you do this window?
Let's spawn.
Bigger,
It's
too small and I don't.
Yes, I will do that.
You can.
Yes. Yes, of course you can. So I will run, and I will spawn minions at my cursor, and they are too small. Seems like.
Yeah, they're really too small. I just don't see them. Everyone must do no interesting texture add-on there, because they're not, not visible, and they must be.
But yeah, they will be mostly black, and as I creep. Let's try to scale them up in the blueprint. Let's say 5 times. And let's try that again. Now they're rather big.
It really looks aggressive,
Yes.
Oh.
Wow.
How chaotic, yeah.
I like that, how I just spinning
Yay.
around him and he just catched me. That was nice. So let's test that again one time. I forgot to spawn minion. Let's also spawn a creep. Okay, they're rather big and I need to do them smaller. Let's go back to... Oh, sorry for that. Let's go back to the blueprint and rescale it as
Yeah. Maybe it's
3 times big.
the nicest. Okay. Maybe even 2.
Okay, that looks...
It's actually
Okay, let's try it 2
even
times.
now big for a drone.
I think we need average between 3
Yeah,
and
maybe
2.
maybe it's in half or yeah, it looks okay.
And what will be...
It's, you know, it's not so big, not so small, it's visible.
And where is it? Boom. Okay, next thing we're gonna do, I need to perform another test, and that will be UV test. I need to see will it fit in one UV space with the creep, and that thing a bit scares me, because if it will not fit into one UV space with the creep, alright, so I will get a problem, a small issue. It probably will be easier to just select vertices. So let's see. Just really quick unwrap just to see the scale, and why I'm doing that right now and don't model that model. I'm not modeling that character. I want to see, I want to be prepared, as much prepared as I can before I do that, so I will not do too many corrections to that model. Pretty ugly unwrap, but let's see what we can get. One thing I should do is move that from UV space so I can easily find it. And what is that?
oh,
I think it's okay. Okay. No, it will
yeah,
fit.
really? You can feed it here? Oh.
Let's see. At first glance, it looks like it will fit, but now I'm not so sure.
Yeah, you can. I see that you can.
I will.
Oh. All we need is spikes. Oh, sure. How are you? Wow. Oh.
Wow, hi. All we need is spikes, yeah. I probably could rearrange some islands
yeah,
here.
You have some.
And
one spikes you can add, you know, down of, yeah, of that skeleton. You see some free space there.
okay, for now I will replace that mesh with
Old mesh.
one. I mean that with that stuff. So I will leave it as is right now.
What it was? It was your chair? It's some weird sound. Yeah.
You mean that? It's probably my chair.
Oh, it's out.
Yeah. Wow.
What it means?
Yeah, that's a console. I forgot about that. That if you will stretch that menu down, it will show console. But I don't need that. So I will send that to another layer. Now continue putting what we're gonna do with minion. No, we actually can cheat here. But Sia, please don't tell anyone. We can use head of the creep to create a minion.
But it's nice idea. I like this idea.
Please. Shh. That is big secret.
Okay. Oh, I think
Let's just see how it will look. I'm not gonna say that I will do that, but
yeah,
I want to try.
It's really nice idea. You know, one of my teacher all the time tell us, you don't need to do two works, so you just need to, you know, clearly and smart do one work and then just on a different discipline, just give the teacher some work. It's our, you know, I study philosophy in a college, and it is our philosophy class. Yeah, it looks so nice. I like.
Yeah. But in this case, it mix of cheating and laziness. I'm not gonna say that I'm lazy to do that model. I can do it, but
I think that you mustn't do this work for 2 times. You can just, you know, took one model, press hard, and that's all for minion. They must be really similar, so if you do that, it will be really similar, and that's, you know, big plus.
Probably yes.
Right.
And you know what test I can do with that model?
Oh yeah!
I can test it with textures.
Nice. I want to see it.
Okay, let's do that.
Oh dear viewers, probably you know, sometime later go home because I really have terrible stomachache. I think I ate something bad, and I'll just go to have some nuts and I don't know. Heading home because I feel myself not so good. But Rute, I will be with you.
That sounds awful.
It's okay, you know. It's
yes,
it's
you should get some rest.
I don't know, all products. I think it's something more with I meet yesterday, or maybe in the morning, because yesterday will be I'll be on a birthday party of Granny, not my Granny of my friend, and we eat some, you know, salads with mayonnaise and different stuff that Grannies love. So, but it's okay. I just sit at home and I'll be. Just make it invisible and
forgot to. Yes, I will do same trick I did before. I will just replace that mesh with another. Yes. I forgot. I forgot to do one thing. I forgot to apply textures to it. And what?
You don't see something?
Okay, let's open editor. Oh, all fine. Center.
Oh. Looks like latex, you know?
Also, one thing I want to experiment. Yeah, today is the day of experimenting day. I will try to do one thing. I don't know if it's possible. I will launch a substance painter to. I think I thought about that yesterday at evening, and I will show you what I'm thinking about. So let's, for now let's test more tests. Yeah, please maximize. Okay. Oh, fine. Okay, spawn minion.
Whoa, it's big. It's
Also, I
really
think
big.
my yes, I think I will up a bit my settings. Let's say to high. So excuse me for incoming lag.
It's okay, just you know, Unreal Engine with OBS. Not perfect relationship I have.
Let's. Okay, so Substance Painter already launched.
Oh.
I'm sorry, I'm today jumping from one task to another, but I'm doing that for sake of testing. I want to test. I will call that for excuse. It's my excuse for what I'm doing right now. I will call like look dev. I'm finding best look for future model. So export mask to file.
Okay.
And let's export that. Okay, I exported mask and now I will add that mask here. First of all, lower my settings.
No, it's okay.
So yeah, do you heard any lag
I'm
in my
surprised.
audio? Yeah, I already ordered a new GPU for my computer and it will arrive somewhere
Really?
on the next
Congratulations.
on the next week.
It sounds nice.
Yes. So, and I'm expecting to Unreal Engine run much faster than it is right now. So, and what I'm gonna do with that mask, I will use emissive. First of all, I need to rename that mask. In future, I will optimize that mask and pack them in one image. It just for now placed it. It's not final texture. And it's already placed that mask into a sample. Unreal Engine is working today for me. So let's compile that mesh. Save that. And do more tests.
It's all okay. It's really all okay with
Test,
the
test,
Samsung.
test.
You don't need to be worried.
I'm joking, I just said word test and
Oh, really?
looks ugly.
Looks not so ugly. It looks weird. You know, we don't see spikes clearly. It's like spikes, I don't know. The body must be one color and all spikes must be like another one. Because we don't see clearly all the spikes. Even like that with this smooth.
Let's just not use emissive for now.
Okay.
Okay, now I need to know how big or how small.
Oh, you know, Ruto, already myself not so good, so I think
Very nice.
I was going home. Okay, so maybe I just
Okay, get well, here.
say commenting Mr. Cockty. Mr. Cockty is our just like that. Yeah, Mr. Cockty. It's our amazing cactus. There is weird Mr. Cockty. Foul. Yeah, look at that, guys. Mr. Cockty, it looks like Cosmos Cockty. Cosmos Cockty. Sounds weird, yeah.
Okay,
Sure.
Sia, can I ask you one more thing before you go? I need to think about decide will I do it reuse my existing mesh or do it from scratch, and I need to speak with our team. And
Yeah,
can you switch me to someone else
I think,
just
yep.
for now?
Right, just give me a few seconds. Her, why you not connect to me? Let's go. It's not here. Yeah, just wait a few seconds. Yes, go to her. Thank you, Ruto. Thank you very much. Yeah, hey, her.
Oh.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, it's
Can you
okay
hear me well?
with your sound.
Alright. So welcome everyone, and I'm glad you're watching us. Major news from yesterday, and we changed our way how our minions work. But it may be a bit surprise for you even. But now minions working as physical objects, and we adding force instead of simply moving them by drive them by AI.
Oh, yeah, making it
And
fast.
for us, it looks really cool. It looks better. And let me do some debug. Change. I will increase the size of minion just to see it on a map. And now, as you can see, let me show you how it works. So this huge minion is driven by physics, as I said, and it affects on slopes. It's too big probably. And player can use a terrain surface to avoid its like if player goes on a slope, it may decrease its speed, but vice versa. If player goes down, this minion will also follow it on a faster speed. maybe I changed its size too much. It's for testing purpose. And now it even jumps to avoid obstacles.
Oh,
I'm
sorry,
just currently working on it.
I think it's me.
Hey, it's like an acrobatic trip.
Oh.
Yeah, let me change my camera settings back to normal, and I also will change size of these minions so they're not so big. And this is a still test model. Let's see how it looks in game. I'm still playing. 1 second, let me check. Oh, sounds okay from my side. Volume,
Probably
but
it was from
I hear no problems.
Now it's okay. Okay. Now it's all okay. Oh, you have amazing cocktail.
So size again.
Look at that.
Uh,
Aw.
this thing is following you.
I need to say you bye-bye.
Okay, get well, see ya. Go and rest.
Thank you very much. Thank you for watching. Thanks everybody for watching. And see you on Monday.
Hello!
Yeah, okay.
Answering to Love, who asked me to say something.
Yeah. So thank you. Bye-bye. Have a nice day and good luck to you all. Bye-bye.
Bye.
And this is Mr. Cocktail. Be nice, please. Bye-bye.
Right, go and rest. And I will continue the stream and I will switch to other guys. And sorry guys, I'm a bit silent because I'm testing how this small minion work. Okay, now this guy moves around, my player tries to get it. Yeah, you can hide from it. Oops, you can't hide from spikes. Oops. Catch it, but to change its size again a bit. Yeah, it's test creep. I know that, but I don't like how it looks like. Its size 2 times. Let's check. I'm testing it. I don't like. It's like small. Jump it into space. Maybe. Let's change the way how it jumps. And also apply its vector size. It's a scalar, velocity scalar. It's quite performance hit procedure to take squared, rooted velocity, so I'm going to keep it in local variable once it's done. Hi! Hey, Game House. How are you? And I just want to use this instead of to remove this game. Changes. Okay, and now it jumps to Mr. Cacti. Oh yeah, Mr. Cacti is replacing Sia today because she got food poisoned, and Mr. Cacti can lead our game development process instead of her. Still here. Washington Gaming House wants you to get back. Right. She said she'll be on Monday. Alright guys, so I want to apply our force, Z force, and back velocity scalar according to, sorry, force X and force Y according to this velocity scalar. See, I guess it should be fine. That is 150,000. Again, guess we need to apply it based on velocity and maybe on obstacle bounds. For example, box extend tells us what size of it's on Z. We can multiply ZZ by let's say 1000. Let's float and float. So let's try 1000. So that right. We have changed our minion logic. Now it works better, and I'm working on applying jumping on it. 1000 is more than enough, I guess. Yay! Now it jumps. And let me adjust this value by this only. Oh, now it's too loud, I guess. Is it better? Okay. Right, also I would like to adjust settings for check obstacles here. So we have this 1000, sorry. It's too much, I guess 750 should be fine. Okay, I was confused because previously you said that there is to silence, my voice was to silence, so I increased sound, increased volume. Now it's too loud. Alright, I still can't get point, still don't get value for this, maybe 500 should be fine. So I don't like to sit with math and calculate this using, oh, it's more than enough. This guy is so funny now. Those jumps. Okay. Surprise. Guys, these two guys wants to kill me. Let's try to trick them. It's not working. More bounce because I used teleportation. Alright. Increase their size a bit. It's too small. I would like to see them in action. So move the back panel. Right. It's too fat. It's stuck on the top of it. Rock. Where is it? Okay. Let's see again how it jumps. Probably I need to make this rock smaller. Oh yeah. I like it. Teleportation is for debug. I just move it on a cursor position when I press T button. That will not be in the final game, so no teleportation issues because no teleportation will be available. So it's only for debug. I can travel faster on the map because I press T, and this is in-game solution how to avoid spikes and prevent obstacles. We call it shift. It's actually a small boost of player, and this doesn't have errors. Works okay. Let's play with it. The guy. It's really interesting just to avoid him. Let's trick him when it's, yeah, can trap him in some pit. Yeah, no, it doesn't work. And actually, it should move faster than player. I maybe need to adjust its speed, because now it's too easy to avoid it. Let's increase its speed and movement force, and let's change it from 15,000 to 25,000. Of course, these magic numbers are for debug later. I will move everything in variables. Let's try to get away from it. You can run, but you can't hide. Have you seen Rick and Morty? Oh, the last part of that phrase. It's from a second episode of first season. Still can get away from it. But if I stop, let's increase speed more. Because of tries to go even on vertical slopes, vertical wall 90 degrees, we'll add more and more force for it. Now we need to play as a maximum force on 90-degree slope, vertical slope. So on a flat surface it also will move faster. Let's try to run from it and see if you can do this, but you can simply avoid it. Tarra! But you can't run away from it on infinite time. Once you need to stop or get killed by spikes. And finally, it attached to me. I have no idea why physics doesn't work. Probably I need to remove physics simulation once it's attached to my player, so we can emulate how it was before adding physics body. Let me try to find this function. So when reach attack distance, we change state to jumping. We stop it, and here we again need to set simulation to false. Don't need to simulate it anymore. Set simulate physics false. Let's try and see what will happen. And stop will set its speed to 0, but I have no idea whether it will work with disabled physics. Works. Now let's do some challenge. 1 drone against 5 minions. They collide with each other. It's really easy to handle them spinning around. What's happening? It's a complete mess. Some of them are more greener. Oh. Ah! Got one. I'm still alive. Let's do a trick. Let's trap them. Oh no. We can avoid it. Rock is the second option how you can avoid them, so you can just stay out of rock. They will just jump over it. It's really interesting, but these two guys looks like they will get me soon. Oh, wow. Alright, alright. Alright. And now I did. No. One more minion I will be dead, but so even you don't know that these minions you can attack enemies. I can attack enemies by pressing my attack. I have no idea why my attack sphere is not visible. Probably I destroyed it somehow unintentionally. You can attack enemies, but once you stop, let's imagine again. So we have few minions over you, and if you stop to attack one minion, and you have to stop to enable your attack mode, other minions will go closer to you, so you will stay on the ground and attacking again and again these minions, and we have this hazard from ground, and if you stay so long in one place, there is more chances that it appears just below you and will kill you again. A player can die only of actually 3 objects, so one of them, if it gets 3 minions on it, one minion slows it down, slows the drone down, the second minion slows attack speed, and third minion kills. Another way of being killed is to trap on the step on the spikes, which appears randomly from the ground in random, like that, as you've seen. And the third way is to die is to trap into lava lake, but actually I have no idea how you can get there because it's surrounded by mountains, impossible mountains, but imagine that you will find a way. Oh, you'll find a way how to go to the lava lake. You may be killed by lava. Well, this game now is more dynamic. Also need to check whether these minions being killed by spikes. It's like they don't. I need to check it. Now you can just go around and try to avoid these minions. By the way, your base is under attack. Go away. It's really impossible to kill and my hero is dead. Wow. Now it looks more funny than I even expected. Oh, so cool. Oh, let me remove some debug. Debug drawing of lines, debug drawing of everything else. So stop the game and nothing to draw here. So let's try to play this round. Let me switch to. Let me do commit. Sorry, guys. I will add everything except my level. I will do this via source tree. Or I can get add content blueprints. So everything except my level. Ooh. And now let's change our level to level 3, the hardest one. And try to play this game with new minions on this map. Again, I will not use cheats. Hell divers, maybe. I am not played Hell divers. Let's try. So the first creep appeared on the edge of map and I'm heading there. It's a long way to that creep. And the second one appears. I still can see my attack sphere, but I can see. Oh, hello. By the way, every attack destructs some energy points from your reactor, so you need to attack wisely. You can see now it's 6% and sorry, I didn't attack, and 7%, and once I attacked it becomes 5.4, so it took 1.6%. My goal is to get 100% on reactor, so the less attacks I make, the more energy I save. And this level is still under construction, I guess, because so a lack of rocks. So let me attack both these guys by the same attack. And this one too, sorry. Still can't get it. It has 5% more. New creep appeared, so... Oh. It's too fast. I just looked at... Where is it? It was here moments ago. Oh, those two guys. Looks like they move randomly. That one just jumped over me. So it's total chaos. I can't predict where they move, where they appear from. Right, I cleaned up one. Oh, I can see a drop pod spawned on the map. So I need to check hazard. I need to check my map for new objects and drop pods. And I also need to check everything for minions, because they can appear from nowhere in a short amount of time. They can attach to me quite soon. Oh, it just disappeared. Oh, hello. Appeared on top of it. What's happening? Where is the gun? It's just jumping around. Shit. Alright, I did 2 times and I have 90%. $94, $95, so I still have chances to survive. I will not die and creep will not get closer to my reactor. With these creeps, with these minions, I mean, game becomes more interesting, because these minions bring complete chaos on the map, so they jump, yeah, and I won. I like it. Can see this guys floating around. Probably we need to kill all of them once game is win. I need something to say, but lack of words. I have no idea why they jump so far away. They found drop pod and they just jumped over it, not attacked it. So let's see, do they have collision settings to attack this drop pod? Because I don't need them to jump over it, but jump inside it and gather it. Where is it? Disappeared. Lots of minions spawned. I need to change one setting. Let me change creep spawning time from 10 to 60 and to 76 here, so I can construct 30 seconds, 60 seconds, and this will be fine. So I will spawn a minion. Mines like in Mario Kart. Maybe mines, why not? It's a good idea to add mines. Let's see. It jumps over it because it collided with this drop pod, which is not intended to be. Let's see what's happening. Why do they sphere overlaps with dynamic object? It's fine. Sphere itself is dynamic preset. Why it's dynamic preset? Don't need it to be dynamic, no collisions. Wings, landing. Yeah, physics body, probably that was the reason. Let's try to recheck. Hello, I have no idea how it will look like later, because it's still in debug and I need to adjust values, like Jumps again. I need to adjust speed, adjust jumping values, like do not jump sky. Come on. I did again. Let me remove creeps and let me remove hazards from game. Focus on drop pods and minions, and I will add a breakpoint obstacles. I'll add a debug value of actor who I'm colliding with. Right. Drop pod is here, minion is looks okay for doing tests. Alright, we found an actor which is drop pod base. Oh, a sleepy Friday. And still something with dynamic object which I'm interfering with. It's physics body, killing area. Its killing area is dynamic object. Alright. I guess it should be projectile, something like this. Don't care. So let's change again our physical bodies and add overlap with projectiles for minions, for creeps, and for player. So creep preset should overlap with projectile, and minion should overlap with projectile. Player should overlap with projectile too. Now let's recheck. Check that killing area overlaps with player, creep, minion, dynamic object. No need for that. Trees and workers. Should it remove trees and workers? No. Worker can survive dead flames. It's like somebody's calling to me. Right, this is done. Minion, ferret. Let's check its collision type. So it should collide with projectile. Sorry, overlap projectiles. And let's check as well. Has physical body, which set a creep object, overlaps with projectile. Now let's try to destroy something with our drop pod. Let's check that it works. So I spawned a creep, and I'm going to destroy it with this. Was it destroyed? Looks like it was. Alright, now I can't see any decal area. And still tries to overlap with drop pod base for some reason. I don't care about bugs because we are in the middle of debugging. Creep tree and dynamic object. Dynamic object in this base. It's not dynamic. Sorry. Check all actors all components and see who is an dynamic actor, dynamic preset. So it is a dynamic preset. Why? It should be drop pod object. Change, and we need to have this sphere. What is the sphere for? Why do we need a sphere? Do we use it somewhere? We don't use it. Why do we have it? Maybe we can change to that. Maybe we need this sphere to... What if I change its size to 1? Affect something. Looks like it doesn't affect anything. Ah, sorry, I remembered why we use this drops, this sphere. It restricts our drop pods to respawn close to each other and to different objects such trees and blah blah blah. Let's keep it, but let's change it from dynamic object to vehicle probably, and let's ensure that it doesn't broken in drop pods manager. When we find random drop application, to ensure we are not interfering this plus vehicles. I spawned a creep, but it was destroyed. Sad. Again. I changed it to vehicle. Sorry, in the wrong way. Changed collision group, not. Alright, here we have some minions. Let's create, sorry, creeps, minion, and now got destroyed by drop pod. See where all these guys were destroyed? Now I can't see anyone. Nobody survived. And it works! Amazing. I even didn't expect that it will be so easy. So now let's play again. Yeah, creep were destroyed. Because I spawned the creeps. Not normally. Abnormally destroyed. And those were fake creeps. Not working properly. Alright. I want to play this game again, but I would like to make one more test with trees. How minions were trees. So I will create a minion here, and it should follow me. And it jumps over a tree, but it jumps too much. I need to check why they jump so high, and we need to probably print actor string, see what actual actor bounds are. Sorry guys, I need to extract on walk chat. Second, need to answer. Right. Let's move this debug. This has been debugged already. To recombine pins. A second. All right. So extend, I got an extend size of the tree. Let's take a look on it. It's 127 points only. You need to decrease that value, but so probably need to apply velocity. The faster we move, the higher we can jump. No, because we could not. We may not jump over it. Then let's do more tests. Let's change this duration to 30 seconds. Here we have a tree. Oh, jumps okay. It jumps even too high. X and Y speed is more than enough. Maybe let's decrease it to 300s. Strong feelings that I should use math, physics calculation instead of putting random numbers. It's Friday, I'm so lazy today. Now it can jump over it. Let's hide. to this tree. Plus it found me. Tree. Now it can't jump over the tree. To reduce this, 15. Increase this to 60. 600, sorry. Anyway, it's still so funny. Now it jumps too fast. I mean too high. Can't realize why. Do not touch X and Y. Let's see. It's that size only. I have no idea what they're doing. If I change it to constant to say 10,000. Enemy tracking algorithm works slightly like an ice field. So these minions try to attack a player or a drop pod, and they may switch targets between players and drop pods once a player is dead, or new drop pod is spawned, or drop pod was cleaned up from a previous minion. And that's all, 3 states. And on every these state switch they may retarget a player or a minion, and they will attack the closer target. And why do they move like on an ice field? That's because we added physics, and now these minions driven by physics instead of AI, so they are not going straight forward to player, but they they have an inertia and momentum, and they're like just balls, like a ball, like a ball which want to get its target, and they're trying to find the best trajectory to each player, but their inertia is very big, and you can see player can easily avoid them by just rotating right or left side. But if player close enough to them, they may jump over the player instead of just hitting it directly. Like, so I guess we need increase radius to 750, so it's like 75 meters away from a player, so it will be harder to evade them. Doesn't work anymore. Let's try to see the jump. This one just went through an obstacle. Well, maybe we don't need to implement jumping at all. Looks really cool without jumping too. Wow. They have constant speed, but it depends on the slope. Like from top to the down, the acceleration may raise and the velocity may raise, and vice versa. If they go up to a hill, they may decrease their speed and slow down a bit. So a slope and distance. They have constant acceleration rate, but if they move on a flat surface quite long, 100 meters on flat surface, they may get acceleration, quite big acceleration, and there is no speed limit for them. So they may be quite fast. Right. I just need to figure out how we can apply that force normally, because I have no idea how vector bounds are calculated. Looks like it's okay, and for example, if we want to jump over 3 with extent of 300s, we need to multiply it by 200s only. That's all. Let's see. Torra. Maybe we can get speed limits later. Again, 200 is not enough. Oh, found me. Also, I guess we can play with angular damping and set it to 1. Means it will turn its turn curve maybe smaller, so it will turn faster. I need to find a tree. Oh. Come on. Come and get me. Might take a while. Let me create new hotkey. R. When I press R to spawn a new tree. Tree. Will not wait until it be planted by a creep or by a worker. Planted. Ten meters should be enough for maximal speed. Whew. difficult. And that's good. Let's proceed with that. Alright guys, I would like to have a 5 minutes break just to avoid smoking. Meanwhile, I'm going to switch it to Ruta because he said he's ready to show you something. If you have questions regarding our minions, let me play this round one more time, then I can switch to Ruta. Now let's try to... oh sorry, I need to revert my changes on level because I disabled creeps and hazards. Alright. Which tactics should we use? Shall we stay near to base or shall we destroy creeps? Let's destroy creeps because we'll be traveling. Oh, this guy is pretty annoying. But write me if you're still able to stream. Whoa, was close enough. Where's my attack sphere? You can get out from the guys. Spending too much energy. And these guys continue spawning. Too many of them. It came from. What was it? I think generation level is too high for oxygen generation level. Come on. Guys are coming from elsewhere. Everywhere. You can't predict where the next minion spawn from. 2%, really? Let's take drop pod. Oh, it's being attacked. Oh, we won. Yay! Right, folks. I'm going to switch to router. Alright, so see you later and see you on Team Deathmatch. I have no idea whether I will be streaming today more or not, but definitely will see you later.
Editor, you are now online. I will not be sitting here, so you can talk with watchers by your own. Right? Right. See you later.
Okay, hi again. I'm back. So, I speak with our concept artist, with Felix, and we talked about how to implement a base mesh for our grip, and we decided to use existing head from grip and use it to create a minion. In that way they will be look similar, and also it will be easier for me to create base mesh for minion. So I started and already got head from the grip, and what I'm gonna do right now, I will do some little changes. I will not do some big changes to it. I'll just keep that all at the bottom. There was neck over here. I will disable subdivision surface for now, and I will just fill that. Oh, Roma, hi, how are you? So let's start with this simple edge. Let's align it by the axis, right, like this, and let's just fill that hole. Probably like that. Okay, I will never work. That won't help me. After this, I will do some tests again. Test in engine, and we will see how it will looks. Did something wrong here? I don't need that edge. Also, I think I don't need those as well. Okay, fine with that. So now we got our head. I believe if I will disable rendering, it will not apply when I will export it, and now I will export that mesh to the engine and we'll do more tests. Make sure that I clicked selected objects only. Okay, that's fine. Let's go back to the engine. Check my settings so they not okay. And let's add another mesh for minion. I will add that mesh and I will probably delete these two meshes. Also, I forgot to do one thing. I need to fix the scale on it. Also, it's too far from origin. Okay, let's fix that. I rushed a bit. Okay, now it's at 0. Let's just scale it a bit. Do I need to do that? We did the test with that mesh. I don't think I need to do more tests. Let's then do that. Let's continue with that head. So what I'm gonna do, I probably will delete that spike because after scaling they also a bit deformed. As you can see, they're deforming. I don't need that. Probably will be flying unit. So yeah. So does deleting that spikes and extruding them again makes sense? I don't think so, honestly. Okay, just for test, I probably will do again my testing. Just for knowing how big or how small that minion. Also, Felix said that I need to and what I'm doing right now,
there's an active
say that
stream to my
that spikes needs to be.
I want to show how this new minions travel on the map, how they chase the player. Are you okay with that?
I don't know what that. Wait, that spike here is all weird, and that side as well.
So I can't hear you. Alright, sorry, I will switch. I will spend maybe 5-10 minutes on it and then switch back to you.
Hello everyone. See, got food poisoning today, so I'm sitting on 2 chairs simultaneously. Can you hear my screen? Yes, you can. Alright, so welcome to guys who joined us a few moments ago, and as I said, I changed the way how minions work now. So let's play this game again, and we'll see how fun is it now with physical body of minions. So they have inertia, they have momentum, and there is no speed limit of these minions, so they move like crazy. And we have already 2 minions spawning them up, and I have no idea where they are. Here they are. And now they moving around player, they chasing a player, and they also affected by terrain surface. Like if they're descending from a hill, they may accelerate, and if they moving up on a hill, they may decelerate. Oh, sorry, I got killed by spikes. Alright, and they're really crazy. You cannot predict where they come from. It's still easy to kill them, but these guys are unpredictable. Like this one. Yeah, I killed boss. He just went close to me, stopped, decided, oh, here's a player, and attacked it. Also, they jump. Like if I go on tree, they tries to jump over tree. So it's madness now. It's like a freak circus. But sometimes they can attach to you. You need to keep an eye on these guys. They're crazy, but they still can hurt you. Again, it's too easy to kill them. Oh, 2 new guys here. And when they are on a slow speed, they have less inertia, so they can attack more precisely. But when they are on a full speed, oh, where you come from? When they are on a full speed, they're completely crazy. They just going round and round at you. Oops. Spikes attacked my reactor. Cool. Oh, sorry, it's not Spike. It's on a creep. Come on, I can't see my attack sphere. Something happened with my attack sphere material, so I can see it right now. And where is this? Yeah, probably it was this creep who attacked. Have you seen that creep? Just crashed into a tree. Maybe we can also destroy trees if minions just break them in a full speed. Alright, I saved my reactor and I have 84%. Maybe it requires some rebalancing. Maybe we need to decrease the amount of oxygen generation level. I'm going to find this drop pod. Oh, I took it and I held my reactor. And I almost won. It's 99% and I won. Yay! Right. And new indicators. Yeah, probably you haven't seen it yesterday. So now when creep or minion, or sorry, creep or drop pod spawned, it blinks with a white color. When your reactor is attacked, it has a red outline indicating that it's under attack. Is the same for drop pod. When creep is dead, for example by drop pod, which just landed on it, and destroy this with ignition. It also creep also destroyed, and we have fancy animation for it. Let me just show animations. An icon, let's see, for example, creep. So creep has three, oh, sorry. So I made it on base icon. So we have three different type of icons spawned. Attacked. This icon I replaced with proper textures, with proper object textures once on the map. I really like him. Right. Thanks for watching. I'm going to switch back to router and I will do some boring stuff like committing my changes, applying them on our development branch, so everyone can test what's happening right now on levels. And probably host needs to rebalance everything again. Thanks for watching. I will be back soon. And according to our schedule today, we have team this match in 1 hour, so maybe I will stream again a bit today before team this match starts. And oh, thanks Teroma. And yeah, let's switch back to router. He is doing a new minion model, so if it is done today we also can apply it on our map and see how it looks with the new physics, with the new movement technology, movement system, probably better to say. Well, yeah, stay tuned and see you later. I'm going to switch to router.
Okay, I just noted that Harry already switched to me. So I deleted half of that mesh and just did couple of fixes, because at some spikes there was like that, and I fixed that. So now I'm ready to do my spikes, that spikes a bit higher. Okay, let's try that. I don't know what happened here. Okay, let's do that. Okay. So let's move them. Oh, I forgot to select that. Also I will try with the spikes. Let's try to move them along. Now I will exclude that spikes. And let's check. Let's move them about 30 centimeters. Okay. Like that. So now let's mirror that mesh. Apply that, and I will move that spikes as well. You know what? I'm gonna delete that mesh right now. Don't mind me. And I will delete. I will add low poly mesh because I added high poly mesh and it doesn't have any UV coordinates. So I will do that again real quick. Close that all again, and at this time I should probably just will do that probably. Alright, let's do it proper way, like I did in high poly model. Anyways, there will be triangulated, so I can just slap another edge here. Fill that faces. And I'm not gonna delete half of the mesh. I don't need to do that. I just need to fix the stuff here, or probably I don't need to do that. So select vertices over here. It probably will be stretched a bit, and I don't know if I will fix it. You'll see how it will be stretched. That mesh for probably will be like test mesh. It's basically it's head from the grip, and it looks like the head of the grip, and I will probably replace that mesh in the future, but for now I will add it to the engine. So minion in game will got new look. Did I select all of them? No. Will get me all. I'm sorry. Okay, I think I selected them all. Let's do it much higher. Yeah, texture is quite stretched, as you can see here. I will save real quick and do one more. I think I will delete all of that edges and create new in the middle of the spikes, so they will have more even thickness. I'm sorry for too loud clicking on my keyboard. I almost finished. I think I did it for each spike. Now I think there is less stretching. We'll see. And one thing I want to do with that spike, I will leave it as round as it is right now. I guess it will be okay, and Felix, our concept artist, will be happy with that, I hope. Also move origin to geometry and move that geometry at your coordinates, and so it's ready to export. I will replay that file, and let's go to the engine and add that mesh here. Where I placed it? Okay, yeah. We can do some tests with scaling and stuff like that. I'll use grip material. Also, I did one change. I played with emissive on previous my some time ago today, and I actually get it to work. I was stupid enough and guaranteed that I need emissive color, not emissive value. And now our creep looks like that. So yes. So let's save that, and now I need to replace mesh in blueprint. Where's our menu? I will replace that mesh. I haven't renamed that mesh. Here is it. Please. Well, save. Now I should be able to delete that mesh. I will copy its name, and yes, I can delete it. Not using anymore anywhere. Save all that stuff, and what are gonna go? Let's play some tests. That's how our minion looks. It killed me. Also, I'm itching to test one thing. So I will probably push my changes to our repository. I hope I will not screw with Git this time, because I'm screwing with it quite hard. I think I should be able to switch to my local branch. And I need to see task number for the minion. Also, I should close my task, my ticket. I mean ticket for creep in Jira. So I believe it ES24. So fingers crossed I will not screw anything here. So git check out create new branch and call it ES24. Okay, let's check status again. So what I did, I modified material for the creep, modified a mesh for the creep. I can't remember what I did here, but I think it's nothing important, nothing destructible. So I changed blueprint, added new map and added new folder. So okay, I think I good to add all that stuff. hold it minion, and let's say it's the alpha version, early access. Sorry. Okay. So let's commit that. Push that. Push. Forward path. Yes, it probably looks like original GTA at first glance. So I think I'm doing all correctly so far. Okay, git. Let's go back to let's did I need to pull before adding new content? I don't know. Let's merge and finger crossed it will be okay. Seems like it's fine. Okay, one thing I'm gonna do is probably stupid, but I will try to pull, because I believe if I don't have some imported changes, I will get them. So I pushed and now I'm pulling. Okay, I think now all is fine, I hope, and start our project again, and I will do some tests how our minions looks with new mesh. I hope I'm not haven't broke anything. I can stage my back while it's loading. So What I'm gonna need to do with next, apart from minion, I need to fix some bug issues on the drone. It's not so noticeable right now. I need to fix bug on the creep and do finish version textures for the creep, because I haven't did proper textures for the creep, because I need to fit minion and creep on one UV sheet, one UV space, I'm sorry. Taking some time to load project. I don't know why. My computer is quite slow today. So let's test. Let's do test play some test, and we will see if we will spot something wrong. I will let shaders to compile. Board path. I can show you gameplay as soon as shaders will compile. I don't want to overload my computer even more. I don't know why it's so laggy today. It looks fine now, but before I started stream, I definitely saw some struggle. So a couple of moments, please. So it's done. Let's go to full screen mode and play that game. Play test. So we're playing as a little drone, and our goal is adapt that planet, that environment, so there can humans can live here, and we got base reactor and small drones, and they're planting trees, and trees generating oxygen, but there is hostiles on that planet, creeps and minions, and they're trying to destroy our base drone and infect the trees so they will not grow. And our goal is to defeat. Oh, sorry. Oh, I see minion. I think I was slapped by a drop pod. We can drone using oxygen as energy, and if I'm jumping, I'm consuming energy. Now I'm trying to kill I killed a creep. I don't know what happened with that scaling and jumping into my screen. I'm trying to kill second creep. Okay, let's find some minions. I should jump definitely. So game over, I believe. I died 3 times. Okay, let's play that again. I will spawn minion and show you. That minions creep generating that things, and they try to kill me as well. So it's my basic demo. I didn't do demo usually, and I can explain properly. I hope I explained to you gameplay, so you can understand how our gameplay looks. Yes, you don't build and you don't need to build anything. You just need to defend your base and yourself while oxygen is generating, and when oxygen will jump to 100%, you will pass that level. That is win condition, and if you or your base will be destroyed, you will lose. Wow. And spikes killed me. I don't think I will be able to beat that level. More trees planted and growth, more oxygen will be generated, and obviously less trees and less oxygen. I travel to the edge of the map to kill that creep. Let's go back. I shouldn't jump without please kill it. And once again, please. Fine. Oh, I'm forgetting to jump. The robot has arrived. So let's go and hunt. There's minion, and let's kill it. So minions isn't moving. I think I broke something. I can't see anything and my attack isn't working, so I will stop my level here. So I guess I will stop testing. One thing I noticed that minions isn't behaving like higher showed in his demo. So I hope it's fixable. Oh, sorry for that. Hi. Okay, let's play it once again. I will spawn more minions. And I need him to chase me. Scout me. Let's create new minion. And they're not like in Carrier's demo, they're not jumping at me. They're just slowly moving, and then if they close enough, they just jump at me and that's it. Like that. Yeah, sorry for that. I need to do one thing and I will back to the stream. So we'll load my engine for now. Close Unreal Engine for now. So since that mesh is unwrapped, next thing I wanna see is if... Wow, what is that? Let's re-unwrap it. And let's fix textile density. Wow. It will not fit in our UV space. Definitely will not. Even if I will rescale that pieces to match the scale, I don't think they will fit. But let's test that. No, it will not. It will fit if I will rescale the images to 1.28 pixels per centimeter, but not with current textile density. And I got too much empty space here. Okay, let's do next thing. Let's select all that mesh and rescale it to 1.28 pixels per centimeter. Now it's much smaller and probably will fit. But I don't think it's a good idea to do it like that. Yeah, I think it will fit here. Just place some islands here and rest of them here. And I think I will do that just for sake, just for now. So yes, since it's mesh for test, let's do that right now. Also, I think I can flip meshes. I will not do that. Let's place it like here. I don't think rotation matters for that situation. So I'll just place them. Quite tight. I don't want to move these islands, otherwise they will be overlapped. I think I should be able to place that islands here like that. Okay. I probably will rescale that edges over here. Much scaling, and I need to first arrange and sort islands by size. So that's big, that's medium, and here is small. You know what? I totally forgot that it's symmetrical. Okay, let's do next thing. Scrap that idea. I will not do different textile densities for that object. I think I'm fine. Let's add a mirror modifier. So now what we got here? Oh no, I forgot to exit multi-object UV mode, and sometimes that causes weird stuff, but this time it's fine. Okay, I saved. So let's add mirror and let's see how it looks. Now there is much less islands. I'll rescale them to 2.56 again. I still not believe that. I still don't believe they will fit. I don't believe in that. Let's just try to do that. Just try. Probably could fit. No, I couldn't. Let's just randomize rotation on islands. I know it can cause some issues in baking, but I need to see will they fit at all. No, they will not fit. One thing I can do with that. Also, I missed Bovet path. Thank you for following. I totally missed that. I yes, I missed your follow notification, and thank you for following us. Okay. I don't think rearranging islands on the creep will help us. Don't think I will squeeze more space on it. So I got a couple options. First option, do half of the mesh, half of the minion, or all minion without mirroring, with texel density 1.28 pixels per centimeter. That means half of the texel density of the creep. Or I can try to overlap all the spikes in UV editor by hand, because they are not corresponding to each other. They're almost corresponding. I'll introduce some additional stretching if I will do that. I'm sorry. What was that? Just random yawn. Sorry, what was that? Just random yawn. Come from inside. Okay. So I need to think about that more. Wow, it's funny. They're almost the same. And it's oh sorry. I'm finding that it's a logical turn to just manually overlap all the spikes in the UV editor, because texture on the spikes pretty much the same. There is no uniqueness to that spikes. And I will fit them in one UV space with the creep, and also I will get 2.56 pixels per centimeter pixel density. And so let's test that. I will just arrange them like that. I will not arrange them accurately, and we will see how they fitable our UV space. We'll do it with medium sized spikes. Yeah, they definitely will fit. Ah, they almost fit. Okay, let's do next. Let's just add more seams on the narrow stripes. Oops. And of course, I did that again. Did changes in multi-view edit mode, and I need to do that again. Okay, I can't remember where I placed seams previously, so I'll do that again. Label here. It's easy to get lost on that type of mesh. So I just can't remember where I placed my seams. And I'm gonna say that isn't good on wrap because there's a lot of seams. So yes, okay. To do that, first move them in space, and so let's do that again. I will place big chunks with big ones. I probably can fit some of them here. Why not? I'll try to fix large islands first, and then I will move to smaller islands. You probably can fit this ends here, this ends over here. So yeah, it will fit right now. With more islands. Don't even need to squeeze them too much. So it's hard, but they're fitable. And let's save that as a low poly model. And let's just delete every other object and export that. No, I will not do that right now. Okay, wait a minute, please. So team deathmatch will start soon. So I will do quick recap what I did today on stream. So basically I continued creating minion, smaller hostile character. I tried to do it from scratch, but then I got an idea to do it from creep head. Basically take creep head and convert it to minion like I did here. I did some tests in engine, replaced placeholder for minion with that mesh. I will call that mesh alpha version because it definitely will be changed in the future. I don't know what future fate of that mesh.
Hey everyone,
So
we're
we'll
about
see.
to
I will probably
go
get
into
new ideas,
team deathmatch.
but right now
Unfortunately,
we got
Sia
this
is sick today.
mesh.
And I have
So
no idea how
thank
we
you all
can,
for watching me, and
how we can stream our team deathmatch.
so be ready for
Sorry, I
team
can't
deathmatch.
hear you. I cannot answer you. Right, it seems like everyone is not talking. Sorry, I can't connect to Reuters because he is located in another town. I cannot connect to him, he is not answering my call. Sorry Ruta if I'm interrupting you. Guys, I would like to close the stream. Thanks everyone watching us today. Then maybe I will restart the stream with Team Deathmatch session. But probably let's not do that, so we will have Team Deathmatch without streaming, sorry guys. So many thanks to all of you, many thanks to whom joined us today, and have a nice weekend, and let's see on Monday. Monday we will going to work on updating our minions. Probably we will implement new farms in our game, and what else?
Yeah, thank you all for watching again.
So yeah, many thanks. Goodbye. See you on Monday.